Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? The Wii was having problems, but it seems to be working fine again. It's having issues with the Elgato, but as you can see, it's up and running fine. This is the problem with doing older consoles. And yes, the Wii is gonna be 20 years old, so it's an older console. And this is actually the Wii that we bought in New York, so this is the first Wii we ever had. It's pretty old. But anyway, hopefully you guys are having a good day, and you're ready for... We're going to continue where we were in stage 3 of the final chapter, and see where it goes from there. Sometime this stream, I'm going to have to release the cat short that I made, but you guys can always help by keeping things stable by hitting the shorts playlist that's located at the top of the, whatever you call it, the chat box. Okay? Okay. And Amber's putting a rug down, because she wanted to add a rug. Chapter 3. Or, Chapter 4, Stage 3. Hello, hi. I'm not happy to see you. I just have a bad headache. It's nothing to do with not being happy to see you. I just have a really bad headache today. Need to move the Wii away. And then tomorrow, guys, if somebody was... Are you doing any more Scooby-Doo? No. The next horror-themed game is a game called Medieval.
There we go. Now we don't need all those weird rugs there
anymore. Okay, Alright, so yesterday we started this, here, because, no, I'm not doing any more Scooby-Doo, because we already did Scooby-Doo. No, it's not warm enough. We won't be putting the air conditioner on again until next year. It's 53 degrees outside. Okay. Okay.
Yay! Scooby snacks!
So, playing as Daphne and Velma. And then sometime after the stream will be Ninja Gaiden, and then there's an Ultimate tonight. Tonight is Sunday, so there will be a VIP stream on something. I just don't remember what it was. I think it's Yuji Shine. And then tomorrow is Val, and Tuesday is Decker.
They look tasty. Scooby snacks for my friend Scooby.
Yeah, this was the way to go.
What Scooby-Doo game are we gonna play next? We're not doing a marathon of Scooby-Doo. We're just doing this game.
The only reason we did this game is because of just hyping up Scooby-Doo and Fortnite. It was a special event.
We're not doing a marathon.
And it also has to do that there wasn't a lot of games this year, so this year was kind of lackluster in games.
Well, if you want to watch all the Scooby-Doo games we've done on this channel, we don't redo
Wow,
games.
Scooby will love these.
So, I mean, there's tons of Scooby-Doo games we've already done on this channel, so...
No, that's not necessarily true. We do uploads, and we've done streaming series of games that we've done uploads for. It all depends. Like, this technically is the 20th anniversary of this game, or close to it, I think. Or, I don't remember. But it all depends. Like, even the medieval game we did in 2019 as an upload, doing it as a streaming series, which won't be very long. Probably, there was like, I don't know, 15 episodes of it as an uploaded series. As a live stream, we'll probably have 5. Which will tide us over till Halloween, hopefully.
You have to be an ultimate to request a game. Jay Johnson requested like 7 games today. You have to be an ultimate member. And most of the games we requested are 8 years or older. So if you want us to play a game that's over 8 years old, you have to be an ultimate member. We only play new games, and we don't do requests. Unless it's an ultimate member.
Okay, so now we switch to one.
Uh-oh.
Now. Have to do it 3 times. Last night's Dead or Alive stream was a special event for a VIP over on Patreon. The ultimate tier is for both Patreon patrons and YouTube members. So tonight's ultimate stream will be on something else. I don't remember what the game is, but that will also be a sponsored game late night. And then tomorrow's will be a late night stream of Paper Mario, which is also sponsored by another VIP. Until she changes her stuff to a cozy game. Unless she is changing her stuff to a cozy game. I don't know. I think she's finishing Paper Mario. What are those? Oh, those are minor guys. Definitely that.
Uh-oh. Want it again? Jeepers, can they eat this many? Hey, they don't look too friendly. I said not to the face.
Oops. Yeah, the reason why people have seen so many older games this year is, again, there's not been that many new games. Like, 2025 has been...
I hit it!
Not as many new games came out as 2024. Like, we looked at more new games last year. This year was kind of like a filler year. We did at least like 10 games, 10 or probably 12 games that we've already done before as uploads. And some older games that we've never done before, period. But in terms of newer games, the Switch 2 was really supposed to put our channel back on the map.
I'll keep these for Scooby.
They didn't have a lot of games come out this year.
Unlike the Wii U, which
Pressure switch.
Wii U had tons of games its first year. its first 6 months. The Switch had more games its first 6 months. We covered, when the Switch first came out in 2017, we did 25 brand new games. The Switch 2, most of Switch 2's catalog is all ports of games that are at least 4 or 5 years old. And then there's a couple brand new games. There's like 6 brand new games. And out of the 6, only 4 are decent.
And this does what?
Oops.
Well, hi, Dustin says there's a Scooby-Doo marathon running right now on the YouTube WB Kids. And I am trying to distract myself from knee surgery.
Oh,
sorry.
Slam time!
I just had on Friday. Sorry to hear that, Dustin.
Well, enjoy the Scooby-Doo marathon. That's cool that
They look
YouTube
tasty.
is doing that.
Jacob Langlet said, I'm still saving my Apple funds to become an Ultimate member. So you can do my first game request, which will be Gun Brick Reloaded.
Oh. I
Awesome,
remember that.
Jacob. Looking forward to that at some point. It's very kind of you. Hi, Mr. Darth Rhiannon. Hi, Miss Deanna. Hi, Savon. Hi, Ray. Kosharak. Hello, Juan. Hi, Zach Blaze. Hi, Jacob Langlet. Hi, Jade Rose. Hello, Anthony. Hi, James. Lamont. Hello, Derek. Good to see you. I'm Jay Johnson. Yeah. Solo leveling.
Solo leveling's in November. So the first week of November, we'll be doing the Zelda game. Also in November is solo leveling near the end of the month. This is what I was talking about, like sporadic releases. Sometime in December will be Metroid. December 1st, we'll be doing Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which will only be a week of coverage. A week after that is the beat-em-up game known as Toxic Crusaders by the people who made the AVGN game. So we'll be looking at that because we've partnered with Screenwave to look at some of their games. And then that's pretty much it. And then later in the month will be Arkham Origins, which is our yearly tradition. And then at the start of 2026, I guess we'll be doing Final Fantasy again, but this time the Switch 2 version, because there's nothing else coming out in January. This is what I'm talking about. There's hardly, because they're increasing the prices of games, there's hardly any games that are releasing. Last night's Dead or Alive thing was sponsored by Patreon, and they wanted me to do the entire story, which took a while. I didn't think the story was going to be that long, but the stream ended up being close to 5 hours, and if the patron hadn't paid for it, it would have made $0 because it took... I streamed for almost 5 hours and only got 700 views. It was insane. Even an M-rated game couldn't bring people in, and the Ninja Gaiden games, like, they haven't hit 1,000 views during the stream either. They hit 1,000 views after the stream. So it's incredibly frustrating. Linky. You didn't do anything wrong.
Want it again?
I'll let you out in a little bit, buddy.
Snacks for Scooby!
But the medieval game was actually fun. It's an action platformer. Well, I mean, it's not platformer. It's an action game where you play as a zombie, or a skeleton man, brought back to life to save the world from an evil curse or something. Sir Daniel Fortescue killed in battle and he was brought back by the gods or something, or somebody to try to save the world. Something terrible is happening to him. and he's given his opportunity to make sure that the history books like favor him because he was not a grand hero that people made him out to be. He was just a foot soldier who ended up getting shot in the eye with an arrow and died at the beginning of the battle against the forces of evil. But he had this whole lore like around him that wasn't true.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so like he was in Valhalla or some other place, and everybody made fun of him because he didn't deserve to be there because he literally died during the charge of battle, where all those heroes who died along with him actually contributed to fighting the forces of evil. He didn't get to do one thing. So him coming back as a zombie or whatever, he's able to right the wrongs of his legend and save the day.
Yeah, like he was made out to be a hero when he died.
He basically took the accomplishments of all the other dead heroes, which really tick off the dead heroes, because they did a lot of stuff. But nobody was expecting everybody to die. Like, all the heroes died fighting the forces of evil. I mean, it makes sense, demons.
This does what?
Wait, no, that needs to be for...
Howdy doody neighbor, you know, that's a Fortnite reference.
They got truck.
Too easy. A pressure switch, huh?
Hi, Soul Flare. I'm glad you like the game Earth Wars, Jay Johnson. Do you like Transformers games too? Still not gonna play this game on this channel. I guarantee you. Number one, it's a mobile game. Number two, it's a very old game. It's like this brings that game around 8 years ago. No way this channel would ever he'd have to be on.
Again, Scooby-Doo was trending, so we got away with Scooby-Doo because people were looking for Scooby-Doo in Fortnite. And I started the series the day after Scooby-Doo was on the series.
Hi, Deanna. Hi, Tim. Hi, Gothtrap. Hi, Zach. Please. Hi, Devin.
Up I go.
I don't really want to answer that Stargamer. You started watching us in 4th grade and you're in college now? I mean, that's a lot of work.
Too easy.
Thank you for watching the show.
Want it again?
Not getting a prompt. I might have to do this over again. I need a prompt.
Hello, Gothtrap. I'm doing okay. I'm technically not supposed to be on this stream. I need to be done today, so I need to organize a lot of things. I'm just on the stream for just a minute. And I'm either going to make myself ramen or I'm probably going to make myself a steak. Then I'm going to go down and take those. I did get a nice blue rug online.
Mystery ink.
That was on sale because I was going to make a nice little area downstairs so when the maintenance people came down they could see something nice down there. Or cats have ripped up the whole basement. So I know they would rip up this rug, so I put it here, but this is for me. Before the stream, because the door's not going to open. The door looks like it's sort of open. I'm a stubborn person.
You're very stubborn.
I'm not dressing up as anything for Halloween. I'm gonna barely make it through Halloween. All of our finances were thrown in, both taxes and going down. So I don't have any money for a costume. Which we have money for costumes. So I'm gonna dress up as a person who's a YouTuber playing as Doctor Strange or a little shark in my costume money is gonna be spent getting DLC characters in the game. Costumes cost like $68 to $80 on and it costs about that much for a game to play.
Too easy.
Halloween, so I don't know.
You're having issues.
Maybe in 2 years I'll have most of our extra money goes to like business, but thank you.
So we're gonna have to do this level again, guys. There's supposed to be a prompt that pops up to throw this switch. As you can see, there's no prompt. So there's no way to do this. Like Daphne would have to throw this switch, and it's the same thing that happened with Scooby-Doo. And until I do that, then I can't get Velma up here to go throw the switch.
Eat something good the rest of YouTube chat. Thank you, Valstrap. Well, I've been working since 4 in the morning,
Pressure switch on.
and I got to make a sandwich coming home, but I always put my sandwich in the fridge for Luke because he eats more than me because he's over 6 feet tall, so he needs food. At 3 in the morning, he'll eat that sandwich, and I eat basically roll food, so I can eat basically anything.
Too easy.
I did eat something. I ate a few chips and dip, but that's really not. I really need, because I'm going to be working hard in the basement, so I'll eat some protein. I brought that sandwich. It'll be there for 3 days. And I also got it on the same reason. Thank you, Bob. I'll try to eat something more. I've got like some buns and some like, turkey and bread and pickles. So I can't. Thank you, James, but I can't play because
I'll keep these for Scooby.
I'm not gonna be here for very long.
There's also another factor why Ember's not playing. This system, like, I probably should have hooked this up to the Wii U, I wasn't thinking. But this system only has one controller hooked up to it. Like one thing. Not actually playing off the Wii U. Playing off the Wii.
They look
Because
tasty.
there's been several GameCube games that Ultimates have had me cover, so I've had the Wii set up.
Well, just to answer Gothtrap's question, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if you don't eat right, definitely you get very sick because, like, that's why I worry about Luke because he's going to be working till 3 in the morning. He won't make himself, he won't take time to make himself. That's why I bring a sandwich from work. I get to make one sandwich coming home from work, so I put it in the fridge for him.
I made myself a sandwich last night. I had a, not roast beef.
I go.
Turkey.
No turkey. I put the rest of the bacon bits, and I had some lettuce and a mayo and cheese, and I made a makeshift BLT without the tomato.
That's good.
Improvised because I was too nauseous to add some food.
I'm gonna take care of some.
Why the table
So when did you get informed they're coming on the 28th?
I don't even know.
So now they're telling people when they're coming?
If you pay attention to the email, but they don't put notices on the door like the last place. You need to pay attention to the email. They might even text.
Hello, everyone.
They're here to check the fire extinguisher and to put a smoke detector in the basement.
Okay, the fire extinguisher is in the kitchen. Once I have to. Sorry, we're slurping on here. I have to clean the kitchen and the bathroom.
This one first.
I know.
Kitchen's not gonna get taken.
I know. May I make a sandwich for myself? I'm very hungry.
Nothing. I'm just trying to figure out this puzzle with a headache. So, last night I watched the newest episode of the Kamen Rider anime, and they had a dude who looked like Kamen Rider Black, but he was another Kamen Rider. He was fans of a character called V3. But he literally looked like Black. He was wearing all black. And then I took to Twitter and I was like, that's weird, because they've already said the strongest Kamen Rider of the Showa era was Black, because he could transform into 4 forms. Black, RX, Bio, and Robo. And V3 was a guy from the 70s, and he was the 3rd Kamen Rider. There's no way that he would be stronger than Black, who came out at the end of the 80s. The panel, use the panel. Yep, I used the panel.
Where'd these guys come
Alright, Daphne, let's get our kicks in. It's a special place for Shaggy. Next 2. Run, Daphne, run. Oh, that was nothing. More Shaggy stuff. This is one funky cabin.
Jeepers, can they eat this many?
Do we have Scooby? No, we don't have Scooby in our party. Never mind.
Jeepers, they mean business.
More of these guys.
Flight check.
Dinky, come here. Okay. You're up, Daphne. Uh-oh.
Up I go.
What the? Weird. Why would they have her climb all the way up there, but there's nothing over there?
I said not to the face.
Strange.
Jeepers!
Why did we have her climb all the way up there?
Up I go.
Linky, come here, buddy. Yeah, there was a clue up there. Weird. Okay, so where's the next clue? Probably over here.
I hit it.
Bingo. Pink slippers. Link.
Fred, are you there? We found something.
Fred here. What is it, Daphne?
We found slippers in the mines.
Slippers in the mines?
Yeah, I know. Strange, huh? They look the same as Lady Azarni's, Fred.
Nice find. I'm not finding anything in my part of the mine. I'm gonna head back to the castle.
All right, Daphne out.
Alright, I'm back. I had to help Linky with something.
Cool. I always wanted to be a pilot.
This might be the end of the level, I don't know. We had an ultimate look at this game many years ago, but also I did a write-up when this game first came out. Velma, where are you? There you are.
A jump attack should do the trick.
Alright, let's go, Magician Man. Probably still some throwing. Not that funny. Oh no. Velma, can you hit him with your book? Oh no.
Get back!
Oh, never mind. We don't have to beat him. Good. I was gonna be like, oh man, they're gonna like make it so we can't attack him. But you just needed to defeat the wizard and they opened up the door. That's good. How'd that guy get stuck down there? Glitches. Glitches, glitches, glitches. Alright, now comes the part of every Scooby-Doo game, the chase. Uh-oh. Crash Bandicoot. Oh, I did terrible.
Too fast for you, monster! Scooby, come on! Do it for Scooby Snacks! Zoinks! Fright Night!
I like Fright Night.
Wait up, Scoob! Scooby, let's go! Zoinks! Run! Scoob! Like we're done for!
Alright, there's the chase. Yeah, so I typed, is there a new Scooby-Doo game coming out? And what I got was there is like some indie game that has a Scooby-Doo element to it. But I don't think that counts. So... as far as I know, there's no Scooby-Doo game in development, and the last Scooby-Doo game that released was quite a while ago. There's been no new Scooby-Doo video games since 2010. Scooby-Doo and the Spooky Swamp. That's crazy. There's been board games, but there's been no video games. Crazy. This is what I don't like about people taking over Wikipedia and stuff like that. Board games do not count as gaming. List of games for Scooby-Doo, not the other stuff. Alright, time for level 4. It's been a lot of older games. They said Lego Dimensions counts as a Scooby-Doo game. But video games based on Scooby-Doo. There we go. Okay, so they count Lego Dimensions, the Scooby-Doo game from 1995, Scooby and Scrappy-Doo the game, Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase the video game, Scooby-Doo Mystery, Scooby-Doo Unmasked, Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers, Scooby-Doo First Frights, Scooby-Doo Mystery Adventures, Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem on GameCube, Scooby-Doo Mystery of the Fun Pack Phantom, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, I don't know what that is, Scooby-Doo in the Spooky Swamp, Scooby-Doo Who's Watching You. I don't know what Scooby-Doo 100 Frights is. I don't even think, was that a GameCube game? It is! See, I've never heard of this one. Scooby-Doo 100 Nights of Frights. That would be interesting to do for Halloween next year if I could find it. But, you know, GameCube games are super expensive. And there was a Nintendo DS game called Scooby-Doo Who's Watching You. Came out in 2006. Fred and Daphne. Okay.
For the Empire!
Well, Steve will love these.
What?
Jeepers!
You got the Wednesday before? What does that mean? The day before Thanksgiving? Okay.
I said not to the face! Shaggy will have some too!
Beast!
Pow! Did that hurt? Whack! This one's done.
Okay, so the cooking will have to be done before Thanksgiving, the day before. And then we just heat it up.
Want it again?
Yeah, no, we just have to, the food just has to be cooked the day before. Not a problem.
Shaggy will have some too.
I don't know what the plans are, honey. I'll call them and let them know.
I hit it. Jeepers, can they eat this many?
Did the 300 clear yet or no? No? Okay. The Viking Daphne. You should remake this game and add checkpoints. Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem had checkpoints. I don't know why this one didn't. There was a 54 Scooby-Doo game? I don't remember. Oh boy.
Yay, Scooby!
What? You should be okay.
That hurt! Taste hammer!
It'll take a while to heal, but it'll be okay. Yeah. Viking Daphne and
Yay,
Centurion.
Scooby snacks!
Oops. Oh, that's one way of doing
Cool.
that.
I always wanted to be a pilot.
Oh no, please don't be a puzzle.
Did that hurt? Snacks for Scooby! I did it! This one is going to hurt! Did that hurt?
Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry, the mic was having issues. So, we're here in the dungeon area, and we just fought Sorcerer guy. So now, going to, I guess, go through the open door and see where the rest of the level goes. Sorry about that. My sound effects shut off on my phone now. Hopefully that'll help. Alright, so the door's open, so Fred and Daphne can go through.
My mistake. I didn't jump into that.
I hit it!
Do it. Good. Look, that switch can help.
Now what? Oh, Freddy. Fred has to push this?
Incoming!
Still the same.
Scooby! This better do something. Want it again? Is that all? Aw. Up I go. They mean business. Hiking Fury!
Okay, no one's done. Now what? I guess that was pretty straightforward. Alright, Freddy.
Flying! Cool!
I still don't understand how they wore the costumes, though. Did unlock them. I don't know.
That hurt! Taste hammer! Jump! They look tasty. Snacks for Scooby. And smash. Taste hammer. They look tasty. Yay, Scooby snacks.
All right, and heave!
Oh. Alright, next one.
My mistake.
And
All right, and heave.
oh, that's just a costume chest. Scooby the Ninja. Okay. Why not?
Hey, snacks! Back for the Empire!
Pretty sure the sister is the bad guy. Whoa. Wow, these kids went through a lot in this.
Teamwork! We've got to pull it at the same time.
This better do something.
Back, beast! Jump to get that.
Shoot, just missed. Take that. Lever, over there. This better do something. This one is
They might be inside the sliding door.
That's one clue. I found a clue.
Hey guys, do your best to run that stuff in the background. I posted the link again. If not, I have a short ready to go. I can just go on break. What am I supposed to do here? What's this morning? This morning.
Bye.
Yeah, that's the last clue. I think.
Come in, Velma. The mystery has just gotten weirder.
It can't get any weirder. What is it now?
Fred and I just found the Von Rickenstoof family photo album, and Lady Azarni isn't in it once. We're going to keep looking.
Yeah, good idea. Watch your backs though, guys. I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Okay, on to chapter 5. Excited for The Simpsons and Fortnite? When did they get announced? Oh, this is it. So The Simpsons will be coming to Fortnite on November 1st. Okay. Good to know. Official website has been vandalized? What does that mean?
Looks like I get you all to myself.
Water heater? know that now.
Get out of here! The castle's too old, it won't hold!
Like you don't have to tell me twice, or even once! Like that witch didn't have a sense of humor, but she sure did bring down the house.
You did it, kids! I may not have a castle, but a curse I can certainly do without. I can't thank you enough.
We're just happy to help you, Baronhood. It was a tricky mystery to figure out.
Yeah. Who would have thought the castle had a secret gold mine underneath it? And your sister would want you gone so she could have the gold all for herself.
Yeah. How did your sister do that stuff with the lightning and the magic and the getting bigger?
I beg your pardon, but what sister? I don't have a sister.
Yes, you do. Lady Zarni. She lives in the castle with you.
Nobody lives in Keystone Castle but me and the servants. And I am an only child.
But we saw Costington talk to her.
Actually, Freddy, all you saw was Lady Azarni talk to Costington.
I guess that's a mystery that will have to remain unsolved.
Fine with me.
Me too.
Excuse me, sirs and madams. The food festival, pig out party, is served.
All right.
Scooby-Dooby. Food!
Okay, I think that's the game. So, I don't know what else happens at this point. Doesn't look like they have an end credit sequence or anything like that, or maybe the game's not fully beat, I don't know. I'll tell you after, it's a lot worse than you think. I'll be right... Hang on, gang, I need to talk to Amber. Sorry guys, we're having a small basement problem. The water heater is flooding. So, we're gonna have to contact the landlord immediately. But I guess that's it for Scooby. I don't know. My wife and I just can't seem to get a break, like, at all. Stuff always happens. But anyway, I'm gonna get your, I guess I'll get the Ninja Gaiden music going, because I have to call some people and do some other stuff. Yeah, I mean, Amber thinks it's the water heater. Like, there's so much water downstairs. It's very loud. Yeah. Maybe the landlord... They'll have to fix it right away, because if the water heater goes, the house could explode. It's, you know, and, you know, because there's just problems because the cats, you know, they haven't been going into the laundry room, you know, and we just discovered it last night, so... Anyway, I gotta go to their website and stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna get the Ninja Gaiden music going for you guys, and that's the end of the Scooby-Doo series. There's nothing else. There's only 4 episodes in this game, unless there's a 5th episode that unlocks, but I don't think so. I think there's only 4 episodes. The episodes were kind of long in general, but oh, it has clips of the movie. It's clips of a Scooby-Doo movie. Well, there we go. I'm gonna let the credits roll. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that is the end of our Scooby-Doo first Frights coverage. So, I'll let the credits roll, and yeah, I'll get the Ninja Gaiden thing set up. Thanks, guys.
That's your cue. Show these kids what you can do. Come on, kids, now just go home. What are you doing here alone? I am going to call your parents on the phone. That's right. Don't you think they'll get a fright when they hear you're out at night and not tucked into your bed tight? Yes, I'm going to rat on you, 'cause that's just what phantoms do. Oh, and you are just in time to see the school's defensive line. Stay away from that device. What if you turn out the lights? Just go! Why do you rats have to be so bold? Have you kids even solved the grand mystery I behold? I don't think, more like mystery stinks. The talent show will be no more. You kids have really dropped the ball. Come now, skulls, come out and play. It's time to wreck their day. Well, now look, here you are, and how lucky you're the stars. But it just might not end so well for you. Could you be that mystery crew? You know I'll see my plans through. What I'm saying is no talent show for you. I don't know why they even put it on that day. Oh no, what I say? Come now, skulls, that's your cue. Show these kids what you can do. Come on, kids, now just go home. What are you doing here alone? I am going to call your parents on the phone. That's right. Don't you think they'll get a fright when they hear you're out at night and not tucked into your bed tight? Yes, I'm going to rat on you, 'cause that's just what phantoms do. Oh, and you are just in time to see the school's defensive line. Stay away from that device. What if you turn out the lights? Just go! Why do you rats have to be so bold? Have you kids even solved the grand mystery I behold? I don't think, more like mystery stinks. The talent show will be no more. You kids have really dropped the ball. Come now, skulls, come out and play. It's time to wreck their day.